And we are back for more Palm Springs Power Baseball for Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. Jayce Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim here at Azusa Pacific on the road here for the Championship Series. And Palm Springs coming into yesterday's game, losing in Game 1 by a final score against those Waves. And, you know, they struggled in that ball game. They had only 4 hits on 5 runs. Waves in that ball game had seven runs on 13 hits, and they were victorious 7-5, Adam. And you know, you got Holden Phelps on the mound for Power tonight. And what's the key for Power to try and, you know, you got to win both obviously to be the back-to-back CPCL champs?
I think it really starts on the hitting side. I thought the pitching was fine, maybe not so much early in the game, but they got 10 gifts in the form of walks in the last 4 innings, and they really couldn't capitalize down the stretch. They had chances in the 7th inning, the 6th, the 8th, and then the 9th. They had a chance to tie it or win the game. So let's see if this Power team can really just get off to a good start.
Yeah, let's take a quick look at the starting lineup by manager Casey Dill. Eli Brown will command that leadoff spot again and lead off in left field. Aiden Torek again in the 2-hole in center field. Austin Holler back to the 3-hole at first base. Angel Cortez in the cleanup spot at the hot corner today. Alonzo Reyes doing the catching, batting 5th. Noah Blythe batting 6th in right field. And rounding out the 7-8-9, Andrew Rivas at DH, Cody Kashimoto at short, and Fred Buxton at second base. Starting pitcher on the mound for the Waves will be Lucas Aguirre. And we are all ready to go here on the Power Baseball radio broadcast today. Jayce Cicinelli and Adam Oppenheim. Here we go. First pitch of the game. Aguirre delivers. Pumps a strike in there. 0-1 here to Eli Brown. Brown in last night's ball game reached on base twice, 2 walks and 2 runs. Next delivery. Fastball in there as well. Quickly 0-2. Quickly, Aguirre working out of the windup, kicks and fires the 0-2 and spikes a breaking ball in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Eli Brown. 320 here down the left field line here at Azusa Pacific University. 305 down on the right, 355 in both the left and right center gaps, and 410 to dead center. 1-2 to Brown. Off speed, misses outside, 2-2.
And really, the top of the line for the Power has gotten them going all year long, but they've struggled down the stretch.
Winds and fires the 2-2, and this one's fouled back to the screen. Good cut for Brown. 2-strike count. He's on the fastball, just got a little on top of it, and see if he can make the adjustment. He's trying to get on base. Power trying to score early and quick, like they've done a lot this season. It's been a lot of key to their success. Here's the 2-2 again. Got him looking. Fastball. And Brown goes down on strikes for out number 1.
Really good start from Lucas Aguirre. That's a long at-bat for the Power. It's a good job battling by Brown. But once again, the San Diego Waves pitching staff, they've really done a great job not allowing hits to the Power. If they can limit the walks, you know, that's where you could see this turn to their side here in Game 2.
So here's red-hot Aiden Torek, who takes a strike on the inner black. Aiden Torek last night, 2 for 2, reached in all 5 plate appearances, 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and a run scored. Next pitch, that one misses outside, 1-1 to Torek. Torek from St. Mary's College and leads the Power in extra base hits. Next pitch, and Torek drives one out into the right center gap. This one's carrying, and it's going to one-hop the wall. Aiden Torek is digging for second. He's going to hold there. A one-out double for Aiden Torek, and Madera gets it back in quickly.
It doesn't matter what field Aiden Torek is playing at. He is just lighting it on fire right now. A great inside-out swing he sends into right center field. And this is a little bit shorter than Palm Springs Stadium, but there are some interesting dimensions here on the field, Jayce.
So 1 out runner at second for Austin Holler, and this is a guy who has to get going around this top of the lineup here for Casey Dill and the Palm Springs Power. Austin Holler has been around the team leader in hits all summer long, top 3 in that category, only behind Torek and Noah Blythe. First pitch to Holler. Fastball catches the outer black, 0-1. Holler, 45 hits, just one of 3 players with 40 or more. 369 batting average coming into today. Here's the 0-1 to Holler, and he chops that foul to the right side, right next to the Waves dugout. McGuire's been getting ahead of these batters quickly and often. Just missed over the plate to Torek, but was able to strike out Brown looking to lead off the game. Has the number 3 hitter for the Power down 0-2. McGuire taking his time here out of the stretch. Checks Torek at second, kicks and fires the 0-2. Fastball misses up and away, 1-2. Haller does lead Power in multi-hit games for the Power this summer. When he gets in hit, they come in bunches. Torek dances off second, and there's a blooper down the right field line. That's going to fall in. Aiden Torek is getting the green light to come home. Here comes the throw from Madera, not in time. An RBI single for Austin Haller, and the Western Kentucky product starts up big here in the first.
Big swing by Austin Haller. Got behind 0-2, battled back a little bit, and then just did a good job making contact and floating into right field. TK Madera really had no chance off the bat, but Austin Haller could really use that hit for his confidence, and the Power have the early lead.
It was a ball that he was way out in front on, got it off the end of the bat, but found a hole into right. And now here's Angel Cortez, who takes a strike. Playing in the hot corner, just the 3rd time for the Power this season, but talking about Angel Cortez, the player of the game, back on Friday against California Halos, and the game of the year for him, 2 for 3, a run scored, 6 RBIs, including a triple. There's a chopper to the left side. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first for an inning-ending double play. But not before the Palm Springs Power start out hot with a run on the board. Off 2 hits and no man left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Jayce Cicinelli and Adam Oppenheim. So you're watching this on the Power Baseball Radio Network.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Back here for the bottom of the first. If you guys are just joining us, Power starting out hot with a run on the board. An Aiden Torek double to lead off after the 1-out double, and Austin Haller drove him in with an RBI single. As we take a look at the starter for the Palm Springs Power, as they turn to Holden Phelps here for Game 2. And Holden Phelps, 2 appearances against the Waves, 7 innings combined, 33 hitters he's faced. He's allowed 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, and 9 strikeouts. And they're going to look for a big start for him today, after the start of Brenton Thiels yesterday only lasted 2 2/3.
And for Holden Phelps, maybe a little bit of revenge on the Waves last time out. He went 4 innings, allowing 4 earned runs. Easily his worst appearance of the year.
So TK Madera ready to lead things off for the Waves. First pitch, Phelps delivers. That's a fastball outside, 1-0. Madera in last night's ball game, 1 for 5 with a single out of the leadoff spot for the Waves. Phelps out of the windup, the 1-0, and fastball's fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Phelps from University of Pittsburgh. Casey Dill looking for a big start here out of his tall right-hander. Winds and fires on the 1-1, and Madera puts it in play to right. Coming in on it is Noah Blythe, and he'll put it away for route number 1.
And it would be key for manager Casey Dill to get some length out of Holden Phelps, not only to try to secure a win, but to save some of the arms if you were to go deeper into Game 2 and possibly into Game 3.
Yeah, Phelps, this is his 11th game here for the summer and just making his 3rd start. First pitch, and that's a strike to the right-handed batter, Brandon Sanchez. Shortstop again as well in the 2-hole. Waves, for the most part, with the same lineup, at least through the 1 through 7. Here's the 0-1 count, and this one's lined foul around the power dugout.
Luckily, they got a fence right in front of him and just bounced off it.
Yeah, Palm Springs Stadium, obviously they like to sit in front of their dugout, so luckily no harm there. The 0-2, fastball rises high, 1-2. Try to get him to expand, but missed a little higher than he would like. And a 1-2 count here to Brandon Sanchez. Phelps a 2.02 ERA in his 26 2/3 inning of work. 32 strikeouts to 9 walks. 1-2 count, spikes a breaking ball in the dirt. Count runs even to 2-2.
And something to monitor throughout this game, at least here at Azusa Pacific, is the dirt plays fairly fast, so it's going to be really hard to beat out a grounder, and for fielders, it could take some really tough hops.
Phelps gets the sign and fires on the 2-2. Fastball misses low, and now the count will run full to 3-2. Trying to limit the walks early on in this ball game. Saw the Waves pitching staff almost fall off the truck out of the tracks in yesterday's ball game as the full count pitch misses inside for ball 4 and a 1-out walk to Brandon Sanchez.
And the walks are what you really want to avoid as a pitching staff. Runs your pitch count up, and the free passes can certainly lead to a ton of runs or a big inning. And we saw yesterday with the Waves, they survived a lot of those innings where they gave up free passes to Palm Springs.
Yeah, they were able to get a big double play in the 6th inning. A bases loaded 1-out jam got out of that. And as the first pitch to the 3-hitter misses outside to Andrew Ramirez, the 3rd baseman for the Waves. Went 1 for 4 in last night's ball game with a run scored. Phelps out of the stretch. Decent lead for Sanchez over at first. Next pitch, and this is a chopper up the middle. This could be 2. Buxton to Kashimoto. On to Haller. A 4-6-3 tailor-made inning-ending double play. Just like that, Phelps gets out of it. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. Power on top over the Waves, 1-0.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Like a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic
Back here for the top of the 2nd here from Azusa Pacific University. Palm Springs Power, the road team here in Game 2, is they lead the Waves 1-0. 5, 6, 7 hitters, Alonzo Reyes, Noah Blythe, and Andrew Rivas. As Lucas Aguirre back out there, allowed 2 hits in the 1st inning and allowed a run. First pitch here to Alonso Reyes. Starts him with a fastball on the inside corner, 0-1. Alonso Reyes was a 3-hitter in last night's ball game. 1 for 4, but had that RBI in the first. Is the next pitch, fastball, and he's late on it and fouls it off to the left side and out of play. Alonso Reyes has been one of the better run-producing hitters for the Palm Springs Power, especially with runners in scoring position. As the next pitch hits it on the ground, base hit, right past the diving third baseman. Right through the 5-6 hole, and Alonso Reyes starts off the inning with a base hit just past Ramirez at third.
Alonso Reyes, one of the best hitters to the opposite field at the Power have. That time it was a pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just drills it through the left side of the infield.
So leadoff single for Reyes. That will send up Noah Blythe. First time batting in the 6 hole all summer long. As first pitch, he swings first pitch, drives one into right center field, running on and making a terrific catch. TK Madera, wow. Just robbed Noah Blythe of extra bases. What a route that he got to that, showing off the speed for the first out.
Jayce, he absolutely had one route to that ball, and if he had any more of an extra loop on that route, that ball was into the gap, and that was probably scoring Reyes. Noah Blythe just hammered that ball into right center field, straight diagonal line to the ball by TK Madera, and he is a terrific outfielder.
Gotta love the aggressive swinging early on from this power hitters. I didn't see that much last night. Here's Andrew Rivas, the DH, takes outside 1-0. Rivas again getting the start at DH. Has swung the bat very well for the Palm Springs Power. Had a huge start, red hot, 8 for 13. Next pitch, fastball, fouls it straight back. 1-1 to Rivas. Rivas 13 for 27, a 481 batting average entering today. Next pitch to Rivas, that's a breaking ball, just missed upstairs, 2-1. Seeing the quick tempo that Lucas Aguirre has been out there on the rubber early on in this ball game. We saw a lot of quick tempo last night and kind of threw off some power hitters. Next pitch, fastball misses below the knees. Now a hitter's count here, 3-1.
And something interesting to watch, probably not in this 3-1 count, is how active the Power are on the bases. Just one stolen base yesterday. I think they could run a little more today.
Here's the 3-1 to Rivas, and he puts it in play, pops it up on the left side of the infield. Calling for it and making the grab is Brandon Sanchez in shallow left field for out number 2.
And we saw a lot of swings like that yesterday for Palm Springs, just getting under the ball and popping it up on the infield or just rolling over the ball. A lot of routine plays for the Waves infield and outfield yesterday.
So 2 outs. Reyes, the runner, still in first with the leadoff single in this inning. And that will send up Cody Kashimoto in the 8-hole at shortstop again. There goes the runner, hit and run. There's a ground ball up the middle, but coming across and making the play is Brandon Sanchez. Wow, what a play for him, starting in his normal shortstop position and was able to get all the way over there to make the play to retire the side. Power leave one runner on 1 hit. No runs left here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second here from Azusa Pacific University. Power on top, 1-0.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bottom of the second, Waves back here for their second opportunity, swinging the bats with their 4, 5, 6 hitters here in the home half of the second. Connor Gomez, Elijah Cook, and Derek Pham. Holden Phelps, after a 1-out walk, worked himself out of it with a 4-6-3 double play. We've already seen 2 double plays, one from each pitcher so far, and that was both in the first innings. Connor Gomez again in the cleanup spot like last night, and again in the DH role. Went 1 for 5 in last night's ball game with a run scored. Here we go for the bottom of the second. Phelps kicks and fires on the first pitch. Starts them off with a breaking ball in there, 0-1. Phelps so far throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. Really having a feel for all his pitches. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and there's a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1. He's been working low in the zone and having command so far from his fastball. Obviously the most important for a pitcher, 1-1. Fastball misses inside, 2-1. Power beat the Waves all 5 times in the summer, but Waves didn't let that bother them, as the next one is a chopper foul to left side and pulled off the upset in last night's ballgame, 7-5. Second time Power have lost in the last 3 games and all summer as well. Trying to get back on track like they did on Monday, sweeping a road 2-game doubleheader against these Waves. Next pitch, and there's a little tomahawk bloop into left field. It was a fastball up and in, and a leadoff single for Connor Gomez.
That was a terrific swing, Jayce, like you mentioned. That was a ball that was a perfect location from Holden Phelps, exactly where he wanted to throw it. But Connor Gomez, great piece of hitting, just fighting it off into left field. That's what the great hitters do. You can hit it hard, but when you get a tough pitch, can you fight it off and find a way to get on base?
So here's Elijah Cook. Had an RBI triple and 2 runs scored, a 1 for 5 ball game. Takes upstairs on the fastball, 1-0. Left fielder for the Waves. Saw him make some good plays in the outfield as well in last night's ball game. Phelps checking the runner a couple times and now delivers the 1-0, and Cook fouls that off to the right side. Power able to score 1 run early like they've done in the first inning, but then we're shut out from the 2nd through the 5th. Next delivery, this one's a high chopper to third, over Cortez's head for a base hit into left. Just off the top of the webbing, and back-to-back singles to open up the second.
That would have been a really hard double play to turn, but they certainly would have got 1 out with the power. And now it's 1st and 2nd, no outs. A couple good at-bats from Gomez and Cook here to start in the 2nd.
And now you got to deal with the 6-hitter, Derek Pham. He had himself quite a night yesterday. 4 for 5, 3 RBIs, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. He was the player of the game for that Waves offense. Shows bunt on the first pitch and fouls it off. Couldn't get it down.
I know a lot of coaches love to bunt this situation. 1st and 2nd, no outs, but it's not like 2 runs is going to win you a ball game. You have a chance for a big inning.
Especially with the big stick that he swung in last night's game. Phelps ahead 0-1, checking the runner. Dancing off second is Gomez, and delivers. And this one's another chopper to short. This could be 2. Kashimoto to Buxton to Haller for the double play. 2 double plays already turned behind Phelps, and the infield for Power is looking good early on.
That's a terrific double play turn. Kashimoto had to get it out of his glove quickly because that ball was not hit extremely hard on a few tough hops. And Buxton made a strong throw, which was off his back foot. Really did not have momentum going towards first base. A huge turn, and it erases 2 base runners.
So 2 outs, the runner Gomez at third for Keon Sanchez. First pitch, fastball misses outside, 1-0. Power's defense last night was not sharp, 3 errors, and one of them was super costly. Allowed a run, and we're just unable to come back. Trailing 7-1 as that one rises outside. Feels like a big at-bat here for Phelps and the Power, trying to keep the Waves scoreless. Next pitch, and Sanchez hits a high drive deep left field, and Brown is going well back of the wall, and it's long gone. A 2-run towering shot for Keon Sanchez, and the Waves jump on Phelps in the second and take the lead 2-1.
That is a monstrous swing by Keon Sanchez. Got a pitch he liked up in the zone. That ball was so high, I wasn't sure that was going to get out, but that was well out of Azusa Pacific into the netting above the wall. 320 right down the left field line, 355 to the left center gap. It's probably around 340, 345.
And that is the first home run allowed by a Palm Springs Power pitcher this summer. That's a huge swing as here's Sam Brewer, takes a strike at the knees. Next pitch, and that one's chopped foul to the left side, 0-2.
If you're holding Phelps, you just got to bounce back. Still hasn't thrown a ton of pitches in this game. Has 2 double plays that he's got Waves players to ground into.
0-2, and that one's a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2. Good eye from Brewer. Brewer serving as the extra hitter in this ballgame for the Waves. Waves are batting 10. As Phelps is back on the rubber. Gets the sign and deals on the 1-2. Fastball misses outside. Good spot, but just a couple inches off, and the count runs even to 2-2. Phelps delivers the 2-2, and there's a chopper to the left side, just foul. It's about a couple feet just left of the third base bag. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Phelps taking a deep breath, trying to settle back in. He's missed his spot a couple times this inning, has allowed 3 hits. 2-2 delivery, and this one's driven out to right, but right to Noah Blythe, and he'll put it away to end the inning. But not before the Waves take the lead on a 2-run home run from Keon Sanchez. We'll head to the top of the third. Waves over the Power, 2-1.
Locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve.
Back here for the top of the third here in Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. Waves lead the Power 2-1. It's Power here with the 9-1 two-hitters, Fred Buxton, and then back to the top of the order in Eli Brown and Aiden Torek. Power were able to get 1 run in the first, and we're scoreless in the second. First one, fastball rises well above the letters, 1-0 here to Fred Buxton, getting the start here tonight, or today. And looking to provide a spark out of the bottom of the order. Takes a big cut, but comes up empty on the fastball, 1-1.
He does not get cheated on swings, but he was late on that fastball.
Here's the 1-1, working quick, and Buxton fouls the fastball off to the right side and out of play. Buxton from Vanguard University came on late here for the Palm Springs Power in the middle of the season. Started out hot, trying to get back on track. 1-2, and now he's early on the breaking ball and fouls that well foul to the left side. Just off one of the school buildings here at Azusa Pacific University. Gorgeous weather, light breeze, partly cloudy, and Buxton lines one into left field, but right to Elijah Cook for out number 1. Man, it just seems like every time Power hit one on the screws to left, Elijah Cook has just been having them played perfectly.
That ball was hit well by Buxton to left field. Hit it extremely hard, but like you mentioned, right at Cook. Something to note, the hill in left field to center field has a little bit of elevation going up near the wall.
So 1 out now for the leadoff man, Eli Brown. Breaks his bat right to the shortstop, Brandon Sanchez on a hop, and fires to first for a 6-3 put out on the first pitch for out number 2.
And that bat is absolutely sawed off. Man, it's broken in half pretty much the entire way. At least the barrel and bat, probably not as much down to the handle, but Eli Brown swing very hard. But Brandon Sanchez, once again, he's been the defensive MVP for the Waves so far.
So 2 outs quickly, and Waves defense so far the last 12 innings or so have really been impressing as the first one misses outside to Aiden Torek. Center fielder who doubled in the first inning and later scored on a run. Next one to Torek, and that one catches the zone on the outside corner, 1-1.
And this is the guy the Waves want to face with the bases empty.
Guire from the belt and the 1-1, and Torek fouls that off behind home plate on the fastball, 1-2. Torek now in the last 6 plate appearances has reached base safely each time against Waves pitching. 1-2, and breaking ball in the dirt, low and away, and count runs even to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Power have been able to score first in both games. That hasn't been a problem, as the next one is a high towering fly ball, shallow right field. Who's going to call for it? Both of them collide, and it looks like the right fielder, TK Madera, makes the catch for out number 3. It was Madera and Pham both going back, the second baseman, Derek Pham, and they both collide, but Madera is still able to hold on to it and secure the catch for the final out. So we'll head to the bottom of the third. Waves all smiles with a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, Waves lead the Power 2-1 here from Azusa Pacific University. As 9-10 one-hitters here for the Waves. Easton Maines, Zahir Chowdhury, and TK Madera. Phelps back out there for his third inning of work, and Power quickly went 1-2-3, and it just seemed like 2 minutes ago he was out there on the mound as he releases a strike there on the outside corner to Easton Maines. Center fielder for the Waves, also with a big night himself, 2 for 3 in last night's ballgame, 3 RBIs, a stolen base, and a sac fly. Breaking ball looked like a slider, missed low and away, 1-1. The bottom of the order for the Waves in last night's ballgame, huge contributors, producing all the RBIs. Next one, fastball fouled off to the right side. The umpire crew for today's game, we have a 3-man umpire crew. Dale Gardner behind the plate, Anthony Hawk at first, and Jerry Howard at third. 1-2 count, here it comes. Another chopper foul and a good protection swing from Easton Maines. It's a good breaking ball, good depth to the pitch. Maines was able to spoil it just enough to get some wood on it. And now he's surviving here again at a 1-2 count. Phelps from the belt, the 1-2. Another breaking ball. This one's put on the plate on the left side. Slowly hit, coming on as Kashimoto on to first, not in time. Trying to get rid of it across his body, but Easton Maines running a hard 90 out of the box and gets an infield single.
And Cody Kashimoto didn't field it cleanly at first. A little hesitation, and that might have cost him from getting out Maines, but he was hustling down the line, obviously. It's going to be infield single, Jayce.
So another leadoff base runner for the Waves, just like last inning. Trying to avoid that. Here's Zahir Chowdhury. Catcher here in today's ballgame, and there goes the runner Maines. Swing and a miss. The throw down is not even close. A good read from Easton Maines and a stolen base, and just a really good jump that he had.
And that was a tough play from Alonso Reyes behind the plate. He had to pick that ball out of the dirt and made a pretty accurate throw to Fred Buxton, covering the bag, but like you mentioned, Maines, really good jump off first.
Just feels like Waves have been taking some of the playbook out of the Power offense. Next one's a breaking ball, check swing. And they're going to confirm to first, and the first base umpire, Anthony Hawk, says he didn't go. 1-1. Waves of hitters have just been putting the ball in play. They've been being more aggressive than the Power have on the base pass, and it's been giving them more runners in scoring position. Next pitch, and this one is lined into left center field, but right to Torque. Had him played perfectly for out number 1, and Torque gets it back in, and Maines thought about testing him, but goes back to second for the first out.
Now that's a big out for Holden Phelps. First out of the inning after it was a single and then a stolen base. So runner on second, no outs now. Try to finish off the last 2 outs.
So Waves lead the Power here 2-1. 1 out runner at second. Back to the top of the order, TK Madera. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch swinging from the left side and takes a hack. Came up empty, 0-1. Kashimoto holding the runner Maines right behind him. Playing more toward up the middle here with the left-handed hitter Madera up. Phelps checks the runner, the 0-1, and showing bunt and fouling it off. Kind of popped it up and out of play there around the home plate area. And Madera quickly behind 0-2.
DK Madera didn't really square up to bunt, or just threw his hands at the ball, and that's why he missed the ball nearly.
So Phelps has him where he wants him. Here's the 0-2 count. Got the swing and miss, strike 3, but they got to complete the strikeout. Gets away from Reyes, and the throw is not in time. A drop third, 3 strikeout, and Madera is going to reach, and Maines will advance to third.
That is a massive play early on here in game 2. You had the strikeout. Would have been a runner on second with 2 outs. Instead, runners on the corners with just 1 out.
And it was a good pitch from Phelps, but it was a hard slider, and Reyes did everything he could, and it just got just a little too much away, and a quick pickoff attempt over there to Madera, but he'll slide back head first easily. So Phelps is going to need another double play here to try and get out of this inning. He has 2 already. Here, Brandon Sanchez, another pickoff attempt over there at first, and Madera gets back again. Brandon Sanchez, no official at bat, walked in his first at bat. First pitch, fastball, well elevated, 1-0. Phelps has allowed 4 hits now here in the ballgame, a 1 walk. Now a drop third strike. There goes the runner, Madera. Hit and run was on, and there's a pop-up in right side in foul territory. Haller's going to give it a look, but it goes out of play. Just didn't stay in fair territory, and Haller was positioned to make a play on it. Would have been a huge out number 2 to try and get a pop out there. But now a 1-1 count here to Brandon Sanchez.
And something interesting to mention, Jayce, is we have a little bit of a dirt patch down the right field line. That is out of play, so the players who need to keep their feet in the grass and reach with their glove, once they step in the dirt, it's officially out of play.
Phelps quick releases the 1-1. Fastball again, misses the top of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sanchez.
And I would be shocked if they don't send Madera in motion again.
Madera inching off first. And there he goes. Next pitch, Sanchez, line drive right to Cortez. And this will be an easy double play. How about that? Holden Phelps works himself out of the jam. 3 double plays in 3 innings. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Waves still on top over the Power, 2-1.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and...
Welcome back to Azusa Pacific for Game 2 of the California Premier Collegiate League Championship Series. San Diego Waves up 1-0 in the series, looking to close it out. And the Power trying to force a Game 3. 2-1. The Waves lead the Power on a 2-run homer from Keon Sanchez back in the second. The Waves took the first game of the series yesterday at Palm Springs Stadium by a score of 7-5. Leading off the top of the 4th will be Austin Haller, Angel Cortez, and Alonso Reyes will follow. Against Lucas Aguirre, who's gone 3 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run, and has 1 strikeout. Here's the first pitch to Haller, squaring around a bunt, pulls it back, and takes outside, ball 1. Beautiful day here at Azusa Pacific. Low 90s to high 80s will be throughout the day. Here's the next pitch. It's in for a strike on the lower portion of the zone. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Austin Haller. When an RBI single back in the first. He's been struggling as of late, but the Power have relied on him all season long. The 1-1 pitch. It's taken in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, this is a big at-bat here for Haller. Power trailing 2-1 here in the top of the 4th, trying to get a leadoff base runner on. It's been a guy who's been able to do that. One of the top hitters with on-base percentage.
2-1 pitch. Pop up down the third base line. Coming out is the shortstop, Sanchez, to make the catch. It was into a triangle of Waves players with Ramirez, the third baseman, Sanchez, the shortstop, and Cook, the left fielder. But it was the shortstop, Sanchez, taking charge. He makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, big out number 1 there, and another pop out. And Adam, you mentioned it earlier. We've seen that a lot here in this last game and a third now against these Waves. A lot of power hitters popping up and getting under a lot of pitches.
Angel Cortez stands in. 0-for-1, grounded into a double play in the first. Takes the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Waves lead the Power by a score of 2-1. Here in the top of the 4th. 1-0, the Waves lead a best-of-3 series. Next pitch. It's in for a strike. Lower portion of the zone. It was a heater from Lucas Aguirre. and it was on point. And it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch home. It's in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lucas Aguirre working fairly quickly on the mound. Out of the windup, the righty will go. The step and the fire home. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. A lot of encouragement from the Waves infield. Lucas Aguirre has done a great job locating pitches against Palm Springs throughout the first 3 1/3 innings. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Inside it hit Cortez. And they will check down to first to see if he went around. Anthony Hawk says he did not, so Angel Cortez credited with the hit by pitch. Like it was somewhere on his arm, I believe.
Yeah, that's a painful spot. Looks like it got him on the inside potential forearm elbow area as he's trying to shake it off, trying to grip the pain off, but he'll throw the shin guard down and head to first, so a good sign for him as he's been a key contributor of late for this power offense.
It doesn't have much padding. And really any spot between your wrist and your elbow guard. There's usually nothing there for most players. So runner on first for Palm Springs with the 1 out. Angel Cortez hit by the pitch. It brings up Alonso Reyes, who had a base hit the other way in the 2nd inning. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Power trail the Waves by a score of 2-1. Cortez, good lead off first base. He'll stay put. First pitch is outside to Alonso Reyes. Ball 1 on a fastball. One ball, no strikes to Alonso Reyes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's taken at the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Lucas Aguirre has thrown a lot of strikes, has yet to walk a power batter, which was consistent in Game 1 for the Waves until they got to the 6th inning. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Reyes out ahead of the off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out in the top of the 4th. Cortez on first base. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Misses high, and the count is full. We'll see if manager Casey Dill sends Angel Cortez in motion. Here with 1 out and a full count. Lucas Aguirre. Small look back to first. The full count pitch. It's on the ground of the shortstop Sanchez. Will flip over to second for 1. On to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice for Alonso Reyes. It was a tough play by Brandon Sanchez. He had to have a backhand flip up the middle to Derek Pham. He was off balance making the throw and couldn't get enough on it, Jayce.
Yeah, it was a tough play to make. Coming across the body, tried to give him an accurate flip and almost pulled him off the bag and caught it around the right side of the second base bag and then had to come across his body and try and put a lot on that throw, and Reyes was able to beat it out.
So Reyes now takes Cortez's spot at first base with 2 outs for Noah Blythe. Big step and takes a first pitch strike. Noah Blythe. A hard hit ball into right center field that TK Madera tracked down in his first at bat in the 2nd. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing hard, line drive, right field, base hit. Noah Blythe has put 2 on for the Power with 2 outs in the 4th.
Yeah, another good swing by Noah Blythe. Robbed in his first at-bat of line drive into right center, continuing to work the opposite field. A base hit right there to right. That's a good swing and a good sign for Noah Blythe.
Andrew Rivas is next up, 0 for 1. Popped out to the shortstop Sanchez. So Reyes on second. He reached on a fielder's choice. Noah Blythe just had a base hit. Tying runs on second base here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs. Rivas looking to deliver for Palm Springs. Aguirre looks back at Reyes and fires the pitch, and it's high to Andrew Rivas, ball 1.
And we've seen the top of the order do damage all summer long for the Palm Springs Power, but it's about finding consistency down on the bottom of the order, and Rivas looking to come up clutch here.
1-0 with 2 runners on and 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch to Rivas. That's a pop-up down the third base line. Could be playable. In comes the left fielder, Cook. He makes the catch, avoiding Brandon Sanchez as he was coming out from his shortstop position. A fly out to the left fielder, Cook, and Lucas Aguirre strands 2 power runners, and the Waves lead 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and Game 2 of a best-of-3 Championship Series. The Waves lead 1-0. You're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Broadcast Network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Back at Azusa Pacific University as the San Diego Waves lead the Palm Springs Power by a score of 2-1. We get to the bottom of the 4th. Waves are home in Game 2. Game 3, if necessary, the Power will be the home team. 3-4-5 due up for the Waves. Andrew Ramirez, Connor Gomez, Elijah Cook. Ramirez first up against Holden Phelps, working into his 4th inning on the mound. First pitch to Ramirez. Just a little bit inside, ball 1. Holden Phelps working out the stretch with no runners on. Counts 1-0. Here comes the next pitch to Ramirez. On the ground, foul down the third base line. Interesting dimensions here at Azusa Pacific. It's 320 down the left field line, 305 down the right field line to left and right center gaps, 355. Straightaway center, it's 410. And Holden Phelps' next pitch, it's on the ground of the shortstop. Kashimoto will field and fire, and Haller will stay on the bag. They're not perfect from Kashimoto, but Haller grabs it, and there's 1 out here in the 4th.
Yeah, good job for Phelps to get back that first out of the inning on the leadoff hitter. Last 2 innings, he's allowed that leadoff hitter to reach, and he's able to get that big ground ball out. A lot of ground ball outs as well early on for Phelps.
Here is Connor Gomez. He singled and scored back in the 2nd. And here's the first pitch from Phelps, swing and a miss, strike 1. Way out ahead of an off-speed pitch. Gomez scored on the 2-run homer by Keon Sanchez in the 2nd. 2-1 Waves. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Once again, Gomez ahead of the breaking ball. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Power trail by a score of 2-1. And a must-win game for Palm Springs. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Aiden Torek ranges under it. To his left, he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 up, 2 down in the 4th for Holden Phelps.
Yeah, 2 up, 2 down, and not a lot of hard contact. And that's what you want to see as Phelps is now working his way into the middle innings. Hasn't gone deep a lot for the Palm Springs Power this season, but we talked about in the open that they're going to need a big start out of him.
In steps Elijah Cook, and for Phelps, first 2 outs recorded in the inning for the first time today. Line drive past Kashimoto at shortstop, base hit left field. 2-out hit from Elijah Cook. He's 2 for 2 on the day. He's swinging a good bat, had a triple late in yesterday's game, and continues to swing a hot bat.
Yeah, Cook's been really impressive today so far. 2 good swings and playing a really good glove out there and left as well.
Derek Pham, who grounded into a double play in the 2nd, will be next up against Holden Phelps. Out of the stretch, fouled off, back behind home plate. It's 0-1 on Derek Pham.
Talked about Phelps not going deep a lot. His longest outing back on July 11th. Went 5 innings in that ballgame, allowed 1 earned run and 3 strikeouts against the Inland Valley Bucks.
Elijah Cook on first base. He'll stay put. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and Cook's going to go down on to second base. It was sort of a wild pitch in the dirt. Didn't get a ton away from Reyes, but Elijah Cook had a good secondary lead, so he advances to second.
Yeah, it looked like he had it initially on the transfer, and then it kind of just got away. It's almost as if Reyes almost took his eye off it.
So runner in scoring position for Derek Pham. Takes the next pitch outside. Derek Pham up with the runner in scoring position. It's Elijah Cook. Phelps will deliver his next pitch. It's in the dirt past Reyes. That's going to be a wild pitch for sure. Elijah Cook's going to make a strong turn at third. He'll stay put.
Yeah, pass ball and now a wild pitch. And just like that on a couple pitches, you go first to third. And now all you need for Pham is a base hit. And you had 4 of them in last night's ball game. Try and extend the lead for the Waves.
Derek Pham, the MVP of the Waves yesterday, 4 for 5. 3 runs batted in, a stolen base, scored twice. Holden Phelps out of the stretch with 2 outs in the 4th. Fouled off by Derek Pham. He stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count even with the runner on third, Elijah Cook. The Waves lead 2-1. Looking for insurance run here in the 4th. The 2-2 pitch from Phelps. Ground ball to Angel Cortez. Is going to have to make a strong throw across the diamond, which he does, to get the 3rd out of the 4th. Great play by Angel Cortez at third base. 5-3 on the putout. We head to the 5th. The Waves still lead the Power by a score of 2-1. You're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Broadcast Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Of outdoor living spaces in the desert, nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Welcome back to Azusa Pacific. The Waves lead the Power by a score of 2-1 in the top of the 5th. And a must-win game for Palm Springs. Andrew Siebert is going to be the new pitcher in for the San Diego Waves, taking over for Lucas Aguirre, who Jayce had a good day on the mound. 4 innings, allowed 1 run.
Yeah, he was incredible. And, you know, we saw the Waves starter last night's ball game go 5 innings, allowed a leadoff walk, and that was an incredible outing as well from David Mendoza. So both starters for the Waves, pretty effective here. It's just 1 run allowed through 4.
For Palm Springs, Cody Kashimoto is up from the left side, the switch hitter. against the righty Andrew Siebert. It will be Kashimoto followed by Buxton, and then the top of the lineup with Eli Brown. First pitch inside, it hit Cody Kashimoto. He'll head down to first base, and the second time Palm Springs has had the leadoff runner reach.
Yeah, and it's what you need. You're down 1 run here, middle innings, and you just need any base runner you can take, especially with the speed that Kashimoto produces. Second on the team, only behind Haller in the stolen base column with 11.
Fred Buxton, the 9-hitter who flew out to left fielder Cook. First a check on Kashimoto, who's back in time. Had a pretty big lead off of first base. Did Cody Kashimoto. Another good lead from Kashimoto at first base. Siebert delivers to the plate. Buxton's bunting. Siebert's going to get it off the mound. Will throw on a first in time. Advancing to second base is Cody Kashimoto on a sac bunt.
Yeah, it's a good job by Buxton because even though he's obviously just trying to get it down and get in scoring position, he almost beats that out and makes it a tough throw from Zahir Chowdhury behind the plate as far as that throwing lane, but still able to make an accurate throw, and now Power with a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Not an easy play for Andrew Siebert off the mound right in front of him. But still, he had to turn his body and make an accurate throw. Eli Brown with the runner in scoring position, down by 1 in the top of the 5th. First pitch from Siebert to Brown. Misses low, ball 1. Cody Kashimoto at second base. Got hit by the pitch. And advances second on the sacrifice bunt from Fred Buxton. The 1-0 pitch to Brown. Just got a piece of it and fouled it back. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Brown with a .409 batting average entering today. Has been struggling a little of late, but he's a guy who can get hot at any time. 13 extra base hits for him this summer.
Counts even on Eli Brown from Mercer University. The 1-1 pitch to Brown. Into left field, Elijah Cook comes on. He makes the running catch. Elijah Cook got a great jump on a ball that was not hit particularly well by Eli Brown, but looked to be a great spot. But the speedy Elijah Cook makes the catch to retire Brown. He's 0 for 3 today.
Man, is he so comfortable out there in left field. It just feels like every time there's a ball that looks like it's going to drop, he's just coming out of nowhere, getting good reads off the bat and just coming out and showing off the speed. And, man, has he been fun to watch.
Here is Aiden Torek with Kashimoto still at second base with 2 outs. First pitch to Torek. Just misses the outside corner, ball 1. The hottest hitter in this power lineup. He's 1 for 2 with a double back in the first. Came around to score the only run Palm Springs has scored here in Game 2. They trailed 2-1 against the Waves in the top of the 5th inning. 1-0 pitch to Torek. Misses well outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, 2-0 count here to Torek, and I would not expect him to be thinking anything else right now than sitting dead red on a heater, trying to drive in another run.
Well, we'll see what he gets here from Andrew Siebert. A look at Kashimoto, a fire home, bottom of the zone, strike 1. That is paint, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there from Siebert. Usually 2-0 count as a pitcher, you're trying to get back in the play, but he's able to establish that lower outside corner and get that strike.
2-1 pitch, comes to the plate. He went around. This is our home plate umpire, Dale Gardner. Didn't even check down to Jerry Howard at third base. So it's 2-2 on Aiden Torek. Couldn't lay off-speed pitch down in the zone. Counts even at 2 with 2 outs. Top of the 5th, Power trail by 1. Kashimoto's on second. He's the tying run. The 2-2 pitch popped up to the right side and out of play. Torek stays alive with 2 strikes.
Yeah, Kashimoto's been taking some big secondary leads, and Torek can just try and get a little knock here out of the infield. Speedy Kashimoto could try and score and tie up the game.
We'll do the 2-2 pitch again. Fly ball into right center field. TK Madeira ranging over into the gap. He settles under it to make the catch. Another hard hit ball by Aiden Torek, but it results in the 3rd out of the 5th. Andrew Siebert comes on in relief. Gets 3 outs with 1 hit by pitch in the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. The Waves lead the Power 2-1. You're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Broadcast Network.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Welcome back to Azusa, California, the campus of Azusa Pacific University. It's the Palm Springs Power trail the San Diego Waves 2-1 in the bottom of the fifth. New pitcher in for the Palm Springs Power. It's Hudson Bonkel, who's been absolutely fantastic this year. This will be his 7th appearance. He's 2-0 on the year, .61 ERA in 14 2/3. Had not a lot of earned run until 6 days ago on July 15th against the Waves, where he went 3 innings, faced 10 batters, 1 hit, 1 earned run. Out of Ohio University from Corona, California. He'll face Keon Sanchez to start, who had the 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning. Bonkel's first pitch into Sanchez. Outside corner, strike 1. You had a feeling if Holden Phelps were to see Keon Sanchez again, it would not be to start off a fresh inning, as that's a ground ball, and it's going to go up the middle, base set. Keon Sanchez. Ball that looked like Buxton could have had a play on, but it was really just straight up the middle and hit well by Sanchez. He's 2 for 2, and a leadoff base hit off Hudson Bonkel here in the 5th.
And what makes this Waves offense so impressive is they have hitters 1 through 10. They're getting a lot of bottom of the order production like last night and continuing that so far here today.
Sam Brewer, who flew out to right field, was square around a bunt, and the pitch is inside, ball 1, as he pulled back the bunt attempt. Hudson Bonkel pitched to Ohio in 2024. ERA just above 10. In 13 appearances, swing and a miss, strike 1. Hefty cut from Brewer. He comes up empty. That was only in 24 innings. And 24 strikeouts to 21 walks. But he has been terrific for the Power this summer. Here's the next pitch. Laid down a bunt. Bonkel will get off the mound and will bobble the ball. It's an error on the pitcher, Hudson Bonkel. Looked like he took his eyes off the ball as he picked it up with his bare hand, just slipped out of his hand into foul territory. It went, and it's an E1.
Yeah, it's a costly play there from Bonkel, trying to obviously get the runner out at first, running pretty hard there down the line and just slipping out of his hand, and that could be costly with 2 runners on now and no outs.
First and second, no outs remains. He'll square around a bunt and foul it back. A whole lot of bunting here from the Waves.
Yeah, I mean, they've pretty much shown it over any other opponent for the Palm Springs Power who they face. Starting to see a lot of these teams bring more of that small ball back. Seeing kind of the game of baseball starting to kind of go away from that, but the Waves aren't afraid to bunt, and they've showed it. Multiple hitters, very comfortable as far as trying to lay down a bunt and trying to get 2 runners in scoring position.
Sanchez on second after the single. Sam Brewer reached on the air on Bonkel. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. And Maines comes up empty. And he's behind now 0-2. The power corner infielders back to their usual positions. And Haller and Cortez just behind the grass here at Azusa Pacific. First and second, no outs. Hudson Bonko looking for a key first out of the fifth. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Got him to chase a high heater. And the first strikeout for Hudson Bonko on this Sunday afternoon is a huge one.
Yeah, Hudson Bonko's been spectacular since coming to power. 14 2/3 innings, 21 strikeouts entering that, and so far gets a big strikeout right there.
Zahar Chowdhury is up for the Waves in the 10th spot, hitting 10 for game 2 today. First pitch to Chowdhury. It's on the ground, third baseman Cortez. On a second for one, on the first double play. 5-4-3 double play. And the Power have turned their third double play in 5 innings against the Waves. A huge defensive play to end off the 5th inning. The Power still trail the Waves by a score of 2-1. We head to the 6th. You're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Radio Network.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Back here at Azusa Pacific is the Power to try to tie this game up. In the top of the 6th inning, they trail by just 1 run. Austin Haller is first up against Andrew Siebert here in the 6th. In game 2 in a must-win game after the Waves won last night at Palm Springs Stadium 7-5. Looking to force a game 3. But plenty more chances to come here in game 2. The kick and delivery from Siebert. And the first pitch catches the bottom quadrant of the zone. Strike 1. 0-1 on Austin Haller. At an RBI single in the first. As the 0-1 pitch misses outside, it's 1-1. Haller 1 for 2 today. He's looking to get the rally started for Palm Springs. The 1-1 pitch from Siebert. Fouled off to the left side and lands on top of a building here on the campus of Azusa Pacific. Haller waiting in the box. Dale Gardner gives Siebert the signal to fire the next pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Austin Haller chased a fastball up in the zone, and it's a big strikeout for the first out for Andrew Siebert of the 6th.
Yeah, that's a good pitch sequence right there. Starting with a couple heaters more toward the inside and outside part, and then got a late swing. He noticed that, went right back, but this time upstairs, and he got Haller to chase.
Here is Angel Cortez. 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch in the 4th. Turned the double play in the bottom of the 5th. He checks his swing, and he did not go around. So off-speed pitch down in the zone, and it's 1-0 on Angel Cortez. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's through the left side, base hit left field. Ramirez gave it a diving effort. Couldn't come up with anything. Angel Cortez reaches for the second time today. A one-out hit here in the 6th for Palm Springs.
Yeah, it's a good swing by Cortez. Fastball low inside corner, and he's just able to turn on it, get the hands through the zone, and barrel it up, and just get it past there, the third baseman Ramirez. And Power, again, just trailing by 1. It feels like every base runner is huge right now trying to tie up this game.
Alonzo Reyes, 1 for 2 is a check back on Cortez at first base. He slides back in head first in time. Reyes had a single in the 2nd, into a fielder's choice in the 4th. Siebert, a look at Cortez, a fire to Reyes. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Nearly clipped the feet of Alonzo Reyes. We'll circle back to his spot in the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes on Reyes. Siebert, couple looks at first base and will throw back. Cortez is back in time. Slid to the back of the bag. Sure he's taught to do. Makes the first baseman Keon Sanchez have to move his glove. Pretty long way. The 1-0 pitch to Reyes. It's taken away, 2 balls, no strikes.
Both at bats for Reyes. He's been using the other side of the field, and again, you're seeing that big gap on the left side. See if you can try and continue to go that way and provide another hit.
Sanchez playing pretty up the middle. 2-0 pitch to Reyes. That's inside and low, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. We'll see if Alonzo Reyes has the green light here. With the runner on first and 1 out. Runner on first is Angel Cortez. He singled with 1 out in the 6th. .3-0 pitch to Reyes. Taking all the way. It's right down the chute, strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike on Reyes. 1 out, top of the 6th. Cortez on first base. Siebert's 3-1 pitch. It's through the right side, base hit Alonzo Reyes. Cortez will stay put at second base. Alonzo Reyes, 2 hits, and he's reached in all 3 plate appearances.
Yeah, that's a good swing by Alonzo Reyes. Both hits as well have come. The first one through the 5-6 hole on the left side, this time through the 3-4 hole. And he is putting good swings, hard swings on baseballs, and is able to get it through the infield both times.
Wasn't an absolute rocket, but the power will certainly take it, and it brings up Noah Blythe. Single back in the 4th, he's 1 for 2. First and second here in the 6th. With 1 out, Power trail by 1 run. Siebert delivers to Blythe. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. And the key for Andrew Siebert is to get ahead of these power hitters. And Chowdhury, the catcher for the Waves, will call time and talk to his pitcher, Siebert.
Yeah, good leadership right there from your backstop for the Waves and Chowdhury. Trying to go out there, have a word with his pitchers. He's got the first strikeout with Haller, but has allowed back-to-back singles with Cortez and Reyes. And you're still dealing with Power's most dangerous hitter this summer in Noah Blythe. Definitely don't want to miss your spot and give something for Noah to drive.
He got behind to Alonzo Reyes, 3-0, and on the 3-1 pitch, Reyes hit it on the ground through the right side into right field for a base hit. And he's behind Noah Blythe, 1-0 with first and second, 1 out in the 6th. The 1-0 pitch to Blythe on the outside corner, strike 1. Great location from Andrew Siebert. Noah Blythe not sitting on that outside corner. We'll stand back in with the count even at 1-1. Cortez on second, Reyes at first. Next pitch misses just outside the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big spot in the 6th. Tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first. Noah Blythe committed to Hawaii Pacific next year. Will receive the 2-1 pitch from Siebert. Foul tip as it stays right near home plate. And it's 2-2. A mighty hack from Blythe, but he just got a small piece of it.
Yeah, he swung out of his shoes on that swing. It was a good swing, just unable to time up the breaking ball and was well out in front. Again, has gone oppo both times this Noah Blythe. See if he can try and work another side of the field, try and dump a hit in and tie the ball game.
2-2 on Noah Blythe. Siebert a look at Cortez, a fire home. Misses low, and the count has run full. Noah Blythe. And a full count with first and second, 1 out in the 6th. Looking to deliver for Palm Springs like he has all season long. Siebert, a look at Cortez. The payoff pitch home. On the ground to the third baseman, Ramirez. It's by him into left field. Cortez is going to get the wave around. He's going to score easily, standing up. Tie ball game. Noah Blythe, a hard ground ball past the third baseman, Ramirez, who couldn't make the play. We're tied at 2 here in the 6th.
That's a good job by Noah Blythe, just putting the ball in play. That's what you're trying to do, and that's what he's able to do right there on that big swing. Talk about him coming up clutch all summer long. And Adam, I mean, you're kind of the official scorer. What are you going to rule that one on that one?
I think it was an error on the third baseman, Ramirez. Looked like he had a play to be made. It was just a small step over, but Noah Blythe will certainly take a tie ball game. Brings up Andrew Rivas. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. So Cortez started this rally off with a single. He came around to score on the ground ball past the third baseman, Ramirez, hit by Noah Blythe, who certainly hit the ball hard, as there's now a meeting on the mound for the Waves, with it being 1-0 on Rivas. After Cortez singled, it was a Reyes single, and then the Blythe ground ball to third. That got past Ramirez and into left field, where Elijah Cook fielded the ball but had no play at home. What a sequence there, Jayce.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big time for Noah Blythe. After struggling in last night's ball game, has put 3 good swings now on baseballs. Even though that last one was an error, it's just a matter of putting the ball in play. And when you're able to put the ball in play and make things happen, just like the Waves did in last night's ball game, as far as Power committing 3 errors, then you're able to make your opponent's defense try and work and make some plays. And that's what you saw right there. And Noah Blythe, he'll take that all day, and the game just like that now has tied 2-2.
Well, Michael Shanahan is going to be the new pitcher in for the Waves as Andrew Siebert was taken out. We'll take a quick break as the Power have first and second, still with only 1 out, 1 in the inning here in the 6th. We'll be right back here as you're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Radio Network. Welcome back to Azusa Pacific. Michael Shanahan in for Andrew Siebert for the Waves. It's 1-0 on Andrew Rivas. Cortez singled, Reyes singled, Noah Blythe reached on air. Past Ramirez at third. That brought home Cortez to tie the game at 2. The go-ahead runs on second. It's Reyes. Blythe is at first base. First pitch from Shanahan. It's inside. 2-0 on Andrew Rivas. Michael Shanahan has inherited a couple of runners from Andrew Siebert. And he's in a tough spot now behind 2-0 on Andrew Rivas. 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. Big first strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tied at 2 here in the 6th. The Power and the Waves in game 2. The next pitch misses high, and Rivas is ahead. 3 balls and 1 strike. A hitter's count for Andrew Rivas.
Yeah, Rivas, 9 games out of the 9 he's played. He has a hit in every ball game. Would love to get one right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's lined to down the right field line, foul. That ball was hammered by Andrew Rivas, but he was early on the pitch. And the count is full.
Yeah, that had some smoke there on that one. That was a good swing by Rivas. Fastball well inside. Tried to keep it fair, but was just unable to do so.
Full count with first and second and one out. Rivas trying to give the Power the lead in game 2. Will take high, ball 4. The bases are loaded for Palm Springs in the 6th.
Good at bat there from Andrew Rivas. As far as taking a lot of close pitches and then, putting a good swing. You saw that he was trying to probably go back up there. This time he went up to the top of the zone trying to get Rivas Jayce, who did that last night. This time he's able to lay off and just continuing the pattern now and passing it to Cody Kashimoto.
Here is Cody Kashimoto, the switch hitter, hitting from the left side against the righty Shanahan. Bases low in the 6th. First pitch in. It's by the catcher, Chowdhury, but staying put was Reyes as Kashimoto squared around a bunt, pulled back at the last second. Pitch nearly hit Kashimoto, but looked like it bounced back off the wood, which is really hard to get home on a wild pitch. If it hits the fence, it just dies and stays behind home plate, but the wood bounces back to the catcher. So it's 1-0 on Cody Kashimoto. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Just misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Reyes is at third. Blythe is at second. Rivas at first. 1 home in the inning. The Power have tied in the 6th. We're at 2-2 in game 2 of a must-win game for the Palm Springs Power. The 2-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Michael Shanahan with a huge pitch to not fall behind 3-0. And now it's 2-1. Bases loaded, 2-2 in the 6th. Cody Kashimoto, the St. Mary's Gale, will get the 2-1 pitch. It's on the ground, and the shortstop Sanchez will step on the bag himself, throw to first in time. A 6-3 double play, a massive one to retire Kashimoto. Sanchez was playing perfectly up the middle. He stepped on the bag and threw across his body in time to Keon Sanchez to retire the side. The Power tie the game in the 6th. After Andrew Ramirez couldn't make the play at third base on a ground ball from Noah Blythe. Cortez came in to score to tie the game. But the Power are tied as we head into the bottom of the 6th with the Waves bats back up. You're listening to Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Radio Network.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan.
Back for the bottom of the 6th at Azusa Pacific in Azusa, California. Adam Oppenheim alongside Jayce Cicinelli. Glad you could join us for Game 2 of the California Premier Collegiate League Championship Series. 1-0. The Waves lead the Power in the series, and it's 2-2 on the scoreboard. First pitch in TK Madera is strike 1. Down the middle from Hudson Bonkel. Got out of the 5th with a double play is The 0-1 pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've seen 6 double plays now in this game in 5.5 innings. The 1-1 pitch. It's taken upstairs. 2-1 on TK Madera, who's 0 for 2, but Rishon dropped third strike in his second at-bat back in the third. Here's the next pitch in. Misses again. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Power in this series, they've had plenty of opportunity as far as trying to contribute some runs with bases loaded, but it just feels like every time they hit into a double play.
The 3-1 pitch. It's on the ground. Cortez makes a leaping snag on a first in time. Nice play from Angel Cortez. Not an easy play on a high hop. Snags it with the leather and makes an accurate throw to first base for a big first out of the 6th.
Yeah, you mentioned the good play that was, Adam, especially from Angel Cortez, who's normally a catcher but has started his 3rd game now of the summer at third, and he's been making some good plays over there. And
so the first pitch misses low to Brandon Sanchez, ball 1. Here comes the next pitch. It's a fly ball down the right field line. Austin Haller is looking at the dirt. He's in front of it. He makes the catch in the grass. And foul territory. Like we mentioned earlier, once again, there's this patch of dirt down the right field line that is not in play. And for Austin Haller, did a great job knowing exactly where he was on the field and the rule on the Azusa Pacific field that is out of play. So had to stay in the grass as the ball was probably over that dirt we have here at Azusa Pacific down the right field line. It's the second out. Goes in the scorebook as a P3, but it was not an easy play from Austin Haller. First pitch misses outside of Andrew Ramirez, who's 0 for 2. And he has a 1-0 count. Bottom of the 6th, Hudson Bonkel fires the 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Good fastball from Bonkel. 1 ball and 1 strike. Power have looked to gain a little bit of momentum back, although they had a chance with bases loaded, 1 out, and Cody Kashimoto hit into a 6-3 double play as Sanchez stepped on the bag and fired to first in time. The next pitch catches the bottom of the zone, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Andrew Ramirez. Hit into a double play in the first, grounded out to Kashimoto in the 4th. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt and by Reyes. No one's on base, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The CPCL Championship Series has delivered so far, and we're knotted here at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-2 pitch from Bonko in the dirt again, and it's a full count. The 2 runs for the Waves in this game. A 2-run homer from Keon Sanchez in the 2nd. We'll do the 3-2 pitch. Softly on the ground to the third baseman. Cortez is going to have to charge with the bare hand. Not in time to first. Oh, what a tough play that was for Angel Cortez. Was playing pretty far back at third base. It was a slow chopper and made it extremely close. Grabbing it with the bare hand, firing on the run, but not in time to get Ramirez, who was running down the line hard. He's aboard with an infield single.
That was a tremendous effort by Angel Cortez. Made that play way closer than it looked initially. Playing deep, far back behind the third base back. Had to charge a long way, make the bare hand transfer, and then make a strong throw, and nearly getting Ramirez, just missing him by a step.
Connor Gomez, the cleanup hitter for San Diego for Game 2. 1 for 2 with a single in the 2nd. He came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 1. No action, it looks like in either bullpen. And Hudson Bonkel has a 1-0 count against Connor Gomez. With Ramirez on first base, they'll check on Ramirez. He's back in time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's fouled back, and we're even at 1-1. Hudson Bonkel from Ohio University has pitched 3 years with the Bobcats. Was certainly spectacular in his 2023 campaign. 32 in the third inning, 6.12 ERA. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line past the first baseman, Haller. Fair ball into the right field corner. Noah Blythe is digging it out of the corner. Here comes Ramirez. He's going to be held at third base. A double from Connor Gomez. And 2 are in scoring position for the Waves with 2 outs in the 6th. That ball was absolutely smoked off the bat of Connor Gomez.
Yeah, Adam, I don't think we've seen a harder hit ball in this game than that one. That was a frozen rope down the right field line. And a very good swing from him. His second hit of the ball game. And just like that, Waves continuing to threat with their 2-out rallies.
It was a ball that Haller jumped for at first base but couldn't make the play. And Blythe was luckily able to get it in time to keep Ramirez from scoring. He's on third base. Gomez is at second. First pitch in is a swing and a miss. Strike 1 from Elijah Cook. It looked like it hit our home plate umpire, Dale Gardner. I'm not even sure Reyes got a piece of that with his glove. It was a swing and a miss, so that is one of the worst ways you can get his umpire with a direct pitch. That was surely in the mid-80s. Elijah Cook, 2 for 2, 2 base hits. Next pitch in. Just gets a piece of it, and it's 0-2. Elijah Cook single in the second. Single in the 4th. He reached third on a couple of wild pitches, but was not brought home. We're tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Pop up down the first base line. Foul and out of play.
Yeah, Elijah Cook already 2 for 2 in this ball game, and this is a huge out right here for Bonkel to try and work his way out of the jam and keep the game at 2-2 after Power just tied up the game.
0-2 pitch with 2 runners on. Misses in the dirt. He did not go around, says our first base umpire, Anthony Hawk, on the check swing. Ramirez at third, Gomez at second. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, and a tie ball game at 2. Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. The Waves lead the series 1-0. Bonkel on an 0-2 pitch to Cook. Got a piece of it and fouled it back.
It's a really good cut from Cook on an 0-2 count. Fastball more toward the top of the zone and has to protect as a hitter. Obviously, you have to swing at anything close. He's able to do that and take a huge hack and just get some wood on it.
Some big moments here in the 6th. The Power tied it up in the top of the inning. The Waves trying to grab the lead right back. Hudson Bonkel ahead 0-2. Shakes off a couple of signs from Reyes. Will step and fire the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Great stop by Alonso Reyes. On an off-speed pitch down and out of the zone. He kept it from getting behind him. With Ramirez just 90 feet away, the go-ahead run in the 6th. We're going to do another 2-strike pitch on 1-2. On the ground, up the middle, base hit. Buxton can't get to it. Ramirez is in to score. Here comes Gomez. He scores. 2 RBI single. Elijah Cook has given the Waves the lead in the 6th. It's 4-2.
How good has Elijah Cook been? 3 hits now, 3 for 3. That time a huge 2 RBI go-ahead single in the home half of the 6th. And the Waves have done what they did last night, and that's chipping away in the later innings and getting the lead right back.
A ground ball that just took off right up the middle as a check on Elijah Cook. He's back in time. He has had a massive game, too. 3 for 3, 2 runs, batted in on that 2 RBI single. First pitch is low to Derek Pham, who's 0 for 2 for San Diego today. But Palm Springs grabbed the lead in the 6th, but then grounded into a double play with the bases loaded. That looms costly now as the Waves have retaken the lead. Here's a soft one-hopper to Fred Buxton at second base. Will fire to first in time to retire Pham, who's 0 for 3 in Game 2. But the Waves grab the lead right back in the bottom of the 6th. A 2 RBI single from Elijah Cook. They lead the Power 4-2. We head to the 7th. Power looking to answer back. You're listening to Palm Springs Power Baseball on the Power Baseball Radio Network.
Top of the 7th here from Azusa Pacific University as the Waves have reclaimed the lead after Power tied it in the top half. A 2 RBI single from Elijah Cook, continuing his brilliant day, 3 for 3. As Fred Buxton takes outside 1-0 to lead off the top half of the 7th. Buxton 0 for 1, a line out and a sac bunt. 1-0. And Buxton lines one into right field, and it's going to fall in for a base hit just in front of Madera, and a leadoff single for the Power.
Fred Buxton just swings the bat so hard, and when he makes contact, it's usually a line drive like that was to right field. The Power really struggled with the bats yesterday, only having 4 hits. They already have 7 today and have reached a number of times.
So top of the order, Eli Brown. 0 for 3. Strikeout, ground out, and a lineout. A bat that you would love to get going at the top of your lineup. First pitch misses low and in, 1-0. Back from the stretch, and the 1-0 to Brown, and Brown hits a high towering pop-up into shallow center field, and Maines, and now coming in on it is Elijah Cook, and he caught it. Oh my goodness. Elijah Cook comes out of nowhere and makes the play. Wow.
That had disaster written all over it. Sanchez and Pham, the middle infielders, went out. Maines went in, and none of them could see the ball in the sun. And it was Elijah Cook coming from a weird angle in left field to just catch it right in front of Maines in center field.
First pitch misses outside to Torek, and we've talked about Elijah Cook a lot today, and he can really just do it all. He's continuing to shine on the defensive side and just gave his ball club the lead in the last half inning. 1-0 count here to Aiden Torek, and a quick pickoff attempt, but Buxton slides head first and gets back easily. Power trailing 4-2, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Michael Shanahan back out there now, and another pickoff attempt. This time pulling the first baseman Sanchez a little off the bag. That was easier to get back that time. Torek 1 for 3, couple flyouts and a double and a run scored. Next one, Torek takes a big cut, comes up empty. He was trying to send that one over the wall, as he's done 5 times this summer. Back in the stretch is Shanahan and delivers the 1-2. And Torek hits a chopper to third, diving as Ramirez on to second for 1. Back to first, just not in time. Another good play from this Waves defense, and a hard-hit fielder's choice for Torek with 2 away.
What a play by Ramirez at the hot corner. Had a dive to his left, made an accurate throw to second base. The Waves first baseman, Keon Sanchez, throwing on the headphones thinking, challenge that. Obviously, he was joking, but it looked like Torek was safe at first base.
So 2 outs, Torek at first for Austin Haller. Haller 1 for 3, the RBI single in the first, and a pop out and a strikeout. And a pickoff attempt, and Torek gets back to his feet, and that was really close. Wow. Surprised he didn't slide back there.
That might have cost him. I mean, that was a bang-bang play at first.
Torek has his lead even with the first base bag, and first pitch to Haller, and that one catches the inside corner. It's a borderline pitch. Haller didn't like the call, but an 0-1 count.
Yeah, it looked a little bit low and possibly inside as well.
And another pickoff. That time Torek slides and gets back. Seen a lot of pickoff attempts over there, and as a runner, you know you don't love that, having to slide back almost every other pitch, it feels like. Shanahan, and there goes the runner. Torek pitches a ball. The throw down to second. Just not in time. A good slide from Torek, sliding on that right side of the second base bag and making the long tag from the shortstop Sanchez, and just couldn't get a quick tag in time, and Torek has the base.
Shanahan had a feeling Torek was going, and did he take off? Really accurate throw from Chowdhury and a good tag from Sanchez, but Torek just got a really nice jump.
Next pitch to Haller. That one misses upstairs as well. Hitters count here for Haller. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Trying to get back in this game. Next pitch to Haller, and that one misses inside. And now a bigger hitters count here at 3-1, and wouldn't be surprised here if Shanahan tries to not throw something but a fastball, because you know that's what Haller's sitting on. Shanahan kicks and fires the 3-1. It was a fastball, and Haller pops it up into shallow right field. Madera coming on, and he makes the grab to end the inning. Power continuing to not get big hits when they need it here in this ballgame as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Waves cleaning to the 4-2 lead here from Azusa Pacific University.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Back here for the bottom of the 7th here in Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. A best-of-3 series, and Waves are 6 outs away from winning the CPCL Championship here in the summer of 2024. The new league team here in the CPCL, first times the Waves have been in this league, and the newcomer team, as you would call it, are 6 outs away, but looking to add more here in the bottom of the 7th as first pitch is in there. Strike one here to Keon Sanchez. Sanchez has had a huge game, 2 for 2 with that big 2-run home run that started the Waves in the 2nd. It's a breaking pitch, dives outside, 1-1. I'll go back out there for his 3rd inning. Next one, and this one's lifted down the right field line, but hooking and foul. Bonko gets ahead here, 1-2 to Sanchez. Bonko worked a scoreless 5th, but found some trouble. Couple hits and a free pass, and the big single from, as that one strike 3, and in and out of the mid of Reyes, has to complete the strikeout, and Haller keeps his foot on the bag. First strike 3, and a drop 3rd strike for out number 1 to open up the 7th.
Good pitch by Bonko, and a big out to retire Sanchez, who had the 2-run homer in the 2nd. Also had a base hit in the 5th, but man, the Waves have just stepped up big time, some of their players down the lineup.
First pitch, checking to see here to Sam Brewer. The extra hitter for the Waves. Next one, misses low. 2-0 the count. Brewer 0 for 2, reached on an error in a lineup. Bonko working quick, fires a fastball 2-0, and a good hack from Brewer as he fouls it straight back 2-1. Now you're starting to see Richie Amavisca work his way down there in the power bullpen. Next pitch, and this one's going to go foul to the right side. Late swing that time from Brewer. And you're seeing Bonko picking up the tempo. Seen a lot of that from the Waves pitching here in this series. And right back at it, the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts, that time on the slider, 2 away.
Bonko just tied up Brewer. on that pitch. Didn't know if it was going inside, outside. Ends up being near the middle of the plate, but was sitting dead red on a fastball, and he got fooled.
So 2 outs for Easton Maines. 1 for 2, a strikeout, single, and a stolen base. 9-hitter center fielder. First pitch. Borderline pitch there, but goes in favor of Bonkel on the lower outside corner, 0-1. Power trailing 4-2. Next pitch. That one misses low and away, 1-1. Here in the bottom of the 7th. No one on, 2 outs. Bonkel out of the lineup, kicks and fires to Maines on the 1-1. And another slider misses low and away, 2-1. He's on their back-to-back pitches and same spot, same result. And Maines continuing to take 2-1. Fastball misses low, and now a hitter's count 3-1.
And that was close, but Reyes couldn't quite squeeze it. That possibly could have been inside the zone.
3-1, and this one's lined. Foul down the right field line. And you're really seeing Bonkel pretty much just get on the rubber, get the sign, and he's going. Trying to strike out the side, 1 pitch away from doing that. Full count offering coming up. Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch. And this one's a chopper to the left side. Coming over is Kashimoto across his body on to first in time. And it was a collision there as Maines looked like he hurt his ankle there on the base. It looked like he stepped wrong, and he is in a lot of pain down that right field line. But a 1-2-3 inning here for the Palm Springs Power pitching staff. Hudson Bonkel, we head to the top of the 8th. Power trailing the Waves 4-2.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Top of the 8th here as Power trailing the Waves 4-2. We appreciate you guys joining us here for Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. Hunter Anderson, Griffin McDaniel checking in here on the broadcast stream here today. Jayce Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim. Top of the 8th from Azusa Pacific University here in Orange County, California. Angel Cortez ready to lead it off. First pitch, and that's in there, strike 1. Cortez, and to follow Reyes and Blythe, 4-5-6. Next pitch, and breaking ball drops right in, and quickly 0-2 to Cortez.
And this is huge for Shanahan, facing the middle lineup, Cortez, Reyes, Blythe.
Fastball rises up on the 0-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All 3 of those players have hit the ball really hard, and the Power love to get a leadoff runner on.
Turns and fires. Shanahan delivers, and Cortez reaches that. Solely hit to the left side. Ramirez, the third baseman, fields it and fires to first in time. A 5-3 soft contact out number 1, and the Waves are 5 outs away.
The Waves defense hasn't just been good. They have been sparkling in the 2 games. Andrew Ramirez makes another good play there. Had the air back in the 6th, but has made 2 good plays to make up for it.
So one out here for Alonzo Reyes. First pitch sails outside, 1-0. Reyes has been on base all 3 times, 2 for 3, couple singles and a fielder's choice. 1-0, and Reyes hits it hard to the right side. Diving is Pham, full out extension on to first. Man, the defense is on display. A web gem play from Derek Pham, and 2 outs here in the 8th.
Yesterday it was Derek Pham with the bat with 4 hits and 3 runs batted in. Today he's flashing the leather, makes a terrific diving play to his left. A spin and a throw on a first in time. Alonzo Reyes has hit the ball hard every time he's been up. And unfortunately, he's only 2 for 4.
So 2 outs for Noah Blythe, 1 for 3. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Single line out and reach on an air. Top of the 8th, 2 outs, no one on. Waves lead the power 4-2. The 1-0 to Blythe. Had a turn away from that one, missed high and in, 2-0.
It's not too often you take a lot out of a team by defensive plays, but the Waves have done that to the power here in the late innings.
Out of the lineup, Shanahan delivers, and Blythe hits it hard to the ground. Shortstop Sanchez fields it, fires to first in time. A 6-3 putout, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. The Palm Springs Power lead, 4-2. Waves over the Power.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Back here for the home half of the 8th here from Azusa Pacific. The Waves lead the Power 4-2. Looking to add more insurance and are 3 outs away. Hudson Bonkel back out there for his 4th inning. Here for the Power. First pitch swinging, fouls it off to the left side of the number 10 hitter, Zahir Chowdhury, the catcher who's 0 for 2, hitting into a double play ground out and a fly out to center. 0-1. Fastball misses low, 1-1. Quickly working out of the windup. Fastball again misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tempo from both of these pitching staffs here today have been on point. And hitters have been able to have to get quickly out of the box. So the next one is lined into left field, and that will fall in left center field, pardon me. And Torek fields it on a hop and a leadoff single for Chowdhury.
Chowdhury put a great swing on that fastball and just sent it into left center field. And a leadoff base hit to bring up the top of the lineup. That's a big plate appearance from Chowdhury.
So another leadoff base runner for the Waves. And back to the top of the order, TK Madera, 0 for 3. Shows bunt, first pitch, can't get it down, strike 1. Seeing again, Richie Amavisa starting to get more hot. He was playing toss, just playing some light catch last inning. Next pitch, fastball misses upstairs, 1-1. Starting to see him get hot down there, just in case Bonkel runs into some trouble. Next pitch, and Madera, ground ball up the middle. That gets through into center field. Back-to-back singles, and the Waves are looking to add more with 2 on and no out.
Another hard hit ball by San Diego. They've just hit a lot of balls straight back up the middle. It's the sign of a really good swing when you're hitting it right back where you came from. Perfect timing. And it's first and second, no outs in the 8th. If the Power want any chance of coming back in the top of the 9th, they're going to need to hold the Waves scoreless here in the 8th.
So 2 on, no one out for Brandon Sanchez. Sanchez 0 for 2 with a walk. Runners at first and second here in the bottom of the 8th for the Waves. No outs. First pitch, and that misses below the ankles, 1-0. Bonkel out of the stretch, checks the runners, kicks and fires 1-0, and this one's going to be fouled off to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sanchez.
And really for the Waves today, they've just put the ball in play. They've hit into a number of double plays, but they've only struck out 3 times the entire game.
9 hits for the Waves on 4 runs. 7 for the Power on 2 as the next one's fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both teams as well with 1 error in the ball game. Ahead here, 1-2 to Sanchez. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just outside. Good spot there, but didn't get the call for Bonkel, and the count runs even at 2-2. Big pitch here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners in first and second, no one out. Bottom 8. 2-2 pitch. And this one's a bouncing ball to the right side. A second for 1. On to first. Not in time. A fielder's choice. Buxton, the second baseman, fielded it perfectly and quickly got it to Kashimoto. But running hard down the line was Sanchez and beats it out.
Really good hustle by Sanchez. From our vantage point, don't have a great view of home plate, but we're right down on a direct line, looking from first base to second base. Looked like he was out, but still, Bonkel has more work to do here in the 8th.
So runners on the corners, 1 out for the 3-hitter Andrew Ramirez. 1 for 3, shows bunt first pitch, can't get it down, strike 1. They're continuing to try and show bunts, trying to potentially lay down a safety squeeze bunt here.
And the Power got to look to go home. If Bonkel has any play home, you got to take the risk and toss it to Reyes at the plate.
Infielders in their double play depth. Haller holding off the runner at first. Cortez playing even with the bag at third. Out of the stretch, Bonkel delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Blew the fastball right by Ramirez and has him down 0-2.
Bonkel is looking for a fastball here for possibly a strikeout, which he could really use.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase upstairs, but laid off was Andrew Ramirez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, and that one's fouled back behind the home plate area. Runner was on the move. That was Sanchez, but had to protect it on 1-2 count. It was a breaking ball low in the zone, and Ramirez might have looked like a ball, but had to swing with anything close. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Runners remain on the corners for the Waves. 1 out, bottom 8th. They lead the Power 4-2. The 1-2 pitch. Slider misses low and away, 2-2. Outfielders playing in their normal depth. Cortez with 2 strikes has kind of worked himself back behind the third base bag. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and this one's on the ground on the right side. Buxton to Kashimoto for 1, on to first, an inning-ending double play. Good job for Bonkel to get out of the jam and keep the game where it's at. We'll head to the top of the ninth. The Waves are 3 outs away, and the Power are looking to save their season. They trail the Waves 4-2.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Top of the ninth here for Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. The San Diego Waves are 3 outs away from winning their first CPCL championship. The newly team here in the CPCL, the Palm Springs Power, with a 7-8-9 to lead off the top of the ninth. Andrew Rivas, Cody Kashimoto, Fred Buxton. First pitch to Rivas. That misses low and in, 1-0. Rivas here today, 0 for 2, a pop-out, fly-out, and a walk. In the DH spot again, a 1-0. Fastball misses low and in, below the ankle area. 2 balls, no strikes. Michael Shanahan still out there for the Waves. Next pitch, fastball right there, middle in. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. So far has gone 3 2/3 for Shanahan. Next pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. Good take from Rivas. He was able to work a walk last at bat. Took a lot of close pitches. So far has done that again here. Ahead in the count, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch to Rivas. Low for ball 4. A leadoff base runner for the Palm Springs Power here in the top of the ninth.
And this could have similar vibes to the game last night where the Power had chances in the ninth. It was 2 walks and then a base set. They walked 2 more times in the inning, but just couldn't capitalize. Palm Springs needs to capitalize here to keep their season alive.
So here's Cody Kashimoto, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and squares around a bunt and is late on it and fouls it off to the left side. Didn't have the right angle on the bat. Again, trying to go to that left side, but now third baseman Ramirez moves in a couple feet and now playing even with the third base bag. 0-1 count to Kashimoto. And this one's lined into right for a base hit. Charging is Madera. Tried to go to first or second. Try and get a force, but is unable to do so. A walk and now a base hit for Cody Kashimoto, and Power with the tying run at first and 2 runners on.
It looks like that's going to spark a pitching change from the Waves. Cody Kashimoto, great swing. And that's why, if you're Cody Kashimoto, bunting's cool. Hitting's better if you're a great hitter like Kashimoto.
So we'll be back here from the pitching change. Power trail the Waves 4-2. No one out here in the top of the ninth and 2 runners on with Fred Buxton ready to lead it off when we come back.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Back here for the top of the ninth, new pitcher on here for the Waves. The southpaw Noah Riamo is going to be asked here to come on and try and get the save and complete the good season for the Waves to become the CPCL champions, and they are 3 outs away from doing that. On to face Fred Buxton. Buxton, Eli Brown, Aiden Torek, 9-1-2. First and second, no outs. Big spot here for the Power, trying to get back in the game. Tying run at first. Represents the speedy Kashimoto. First pitch, Buxton shows bunt, gets it down to the left side. On to first, and it's in time. Good job from the second base to cover. And an Andrew Ramirez 5-2 put out for out number 1.
That was a giant play. First of all, Fred Buxton getting down the sacrifice bunt for the second time today. But Ramirez making an accurate throw on the run, and Derek Pham doing the wheel play. Second baseman covers when the first baseman comes in on the bunt. Gets it to the top of the lineup.
So pardon me, it was 5-4 on the putout with the second baseman recovering. Second and third one out for Eli Brown. 0 for 4, looking for a big hit. A base hit could potentially tie it. Here for the Power. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the first pitch to Brown. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Noah Riamo, the lefty from Casumas River College. 2 outs away for the Waves. Tying run in scoring position for the Power. Second and third one out. Top of the ninth. Next pitch. Breaking ball dives outside, 1-1. Eli Brown looking to deliver in clutch moments like he's done all summer long. Out of the stretch, the 1-1 to Brown. Well outside, ball 2. That gets away. Scoring is Rivas. Advancing to third is Kashimoto. And Power 90 feet away from tying up the ball game.
Big play. Chowdhury just couldn't handle the fastball. Went off his glove. Now Eli Brown with the infield in. Just got to hit something hard.
Eli Brown trying to deliver. Now he just needs a fly ball to tie the game. Next pitch shows bunt, pulls it back for another ball. And a 3-1 hitters count to Eli Brown. On deck for the Power would represent the red-hot Aiden Torek. He's been the best power hitter over the last week or so. would love to get another opportunity. Eli Brown looking to get on base. Here's the 3-1 to Brown. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Off speed, took something off it, and now a full count pitch to Eli Brown. 4-3 Waves lead. Runner at third, one out. Top of the 9th. Out of the stretch, Riamo gets the sign, kicks and fires the 3-2. Low for ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on first base, and another walk in the inning. So Eli Brown draws the walk. Kashimoto the runner at third for Aiden Torek. Torek 1 for 4, a double and a run scored. Couple flyouts and a fielder's choice. Has hit it in the outfield, 3 out of the 4 at bats. First pitch, misses low for ball 1. Seeing some energy now out of the Palm Springs Power dugout. Everyone standing up all over the fence. Next pitch to Torek. Big swing and a high fly ball down well to the left side and out of play. He was a mile out in front on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aiden Torek settles back in the box. From the belt, Riamo delivers. And a chopper foul to the left side. Right by the Power dugout. Riamo now ahead of Torek 1-2.
And I'd be shocked if Riamoto goes anything besides the off-speed pitch here. I am not sure you throw Aiden Torek a fastball. He's been ahead of 2 straight off-speed pitches.
1-2 to Torek, second on the team with 36 RBIs, and that will have to wait. A pickoff attempt to first. Brown gets back easily on his feet. Torek, 36 RBIs. 46 hits, the .426 batting average. Here it comes. The next pitch, and this one's on the ground, the left side, base hit to left field. This game is tied at 4. The Power down to their final breath have tied it 4-4.
What an unbelievable adjustment by Aiden Torek. Ahead of 2 straight breaking balls, he stays back enough to ground it through the left side. Not only can he hit for power, but he does a great job putting the ball in play. Did it there, and now the go-ahead runs at second base.
Austin Haller, next batter for the Power. Runners at first and second, still 1 out, 2 runs home. Power started this inning down 4-2 against the Waves, tied at 4. Here's the first pitch to Haller, shows bunt, pulls it back outside for ball 1. The energy has picked up from the dugout all inning long here in the top of the 9th. And the offensive came back and now looking to take the lead. Richie Amavisca still warming up in the pen for the Power. Next pitch, Haller shows bunt again. Misses low and out for ball 2. 2-0 to Haller, a hitter's count. Looking for 1 pitch, 1 spot. 45 hits on the summer for Haller. Here's the 2-0, shows bunt again, pulls it back in there for strike 1. Looked like Casey Dill just gave him the sign to potentially swing away now. We'll see if he tries to show bunt again. 2-1 count to Haller. Riamo gets the sign and delivers the 2-1. Fastball outside corner, good spot, and it evens up at 2-2. Haller looking to deliver. Seen him in a bunch of big spots deliver. Trying to be the hero again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, first and second. Low for ball 3. And the count runs full. On deck is Angel Cortez. Haller with an RBI single back in the first inning. Trying to do it again. Full count pitch coming up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The 3-2. Foul back to the screen. Just got on top of it, and we'll do it again. Outfielders playing him to Shane, a little pull. Left fielder playing more toward the left side, well left side of the infield. Another 3-2 to Haller. Fouled again to the screen. Another protective swing from Haller. Continuing to work outside, and Haller's trying to continue to battle. Another 3-2 coming up. Haller taking a couple breaths, gathering himself back in the batter's box. Gets the sign. Riamo kicks and fires the 3-2. Low for ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Angel Cortez. The go-ahead run is now 90 feet away.
And how about this storyline with Angel Cortez making the last out of Game 1 last night, Jayce, and has a chance to put the Power ahead here in the 9th.
1 game ago, had the best game for the summer for him all summer long. 6 RBIs. Looking to do that again and drive in the go-ahead run. Riamo will now work out of the windup. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch to Cortez. This one's on the ground. Base hit into left field. Eli Brown scores. Torque gets the stop sign at third. Angel Cortez comes up clutch and gives the Power a 5-4 lead in Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series.
And how about that turnaround from Angel Cortez? Got a pitch to hit on the first pitch from Ray Moe. Made no mistake about it. And the Power are looking to tack on more in the 9th.
So bases loaded again. Still 1 out now for Alonzo Reyes. First pitch swinging. And a little blooping line drive right to the shortstop. And Brandon Sanchez has it out for out number 2. Swings aggressive first pitch. Had to reach for that one and lines it right to the shortstop, and now 2 outs. So the 9th hitter to come to the plate in this inning, Noah Blythe. Blythe 1 for 4. Has hit it hard to the right side, 2 out of his 4 at-bats. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Power looking for more. First pitch in the dirt. Good block from Chowdhury. Potential run-saving block right there and a 1-0 count. Power now on top, 5-4 thanks to Angel Cortez. Here's the 1-0 to Blythe. Foul to the right side. Had a pitch there that he thought he could drive and just missed it and was late. Gathers himself back in the box. A 1-1 count. Riamo out of the windup, the 1-1. And Blythe to the right side, blooping line drive, caught by Derek Pham. Pham again, another good play, had him played perfectly. And the Power do come away with the lead, a 3-run 9th, and Power 3 outs away from forcing a Game 3. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 9th. Don't go anywhere on the Power Baseball Radio Network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching. Rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Back here for the bottom of the ninth in Game 2 of the CPCL Championship Series. If you guys are just joining us, the Power have roared their way back with a 3-spot in the top of the ninth to take a 5-4 lead over the San Diego Waves. Richie Amavisca will be asked to do something he hasn't done all summer long, and that is to try and to secure a save. And here we go. Bottom of the ninth, facing Connor Gomez, the cleanup man, and first pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right side, 0-1. Connor Gomez, Elijah Cook, and Derek Pham. 3 of the more dangerous hitters in this series for the San Diego Waves. Richie Amavisca out of the windup, the 0-1. Check swing, and that's fouled off to the right side. Quickly 0-2, good spot from Richie, working on the inside part of the plate. Amavisca, 3.70 ERA in 24 1/3 innings, a 4-1 record. Here's the next pitch. Strike 3, right at the knees. Fastball got him, 1 out. Fastball right at the knees, dotted, got him looking on 3 pitches, and Amavisca gets the big important out number 1. His 19th strikeout of the summer. Here's Elijah Cook. First pitch swinging. Fouls it off to the right side. Amavisca so far 4 pitches out of the bullpen. All strikes. Elijah Cook. The big game he's had. 3 for 3, including a big 2 RBI single. Next pitch. This one's on the ground to the right side. Buxton Bobble still has a play. Recovers and gets him out. A 4-3 put out, and Power 1 out away from forcing a Game 3.
Really good play by Fred Buxton to stick with it. Didn't field it cleanly. You know you're at second base. You don't have a long throw, and he makes the play.
One out away. Derek Pham 0 for 3. First pitch, high chopper to the right side. Buxton has it. On to first, and it's over. The Palm Springs Power hold on for the 5-4 win. There will be a Game 3 in the CPCL Championship Series.
What a game, and what a comeback from the Palm Springs Power, scoring 3 in the top of the ninth. And they had to deliver in the ninth. They did. And what a momentum boost this will be going into Game 3 for the Waves. They held the lead nearly the entire game. A 2 RBI homer from Keon Sanchez. A 2 RBI single from Elijah Cook in the 6th. And they looked like they were going to cruise to the victory. And then for the Power, they responded in the 9th inning. It started with a leadoff walk from Andrew Rivas. Kashimoto singled after Buxton moved him over. It was Aiden Torek coming up with the RBI single to give Palm Springs the lead.
And Angel Cortez as well. And how about the fight in this team? We've seen it all summer long. Nothing new as far as another comeback win for the Palm Springs Power. 5-4 over the San Diego Waves. They come back from behind. They have another effective 9th inning like we saw in last night's ball game. This time a 3-spot to give them the 5-4 win. Richie Amavisca collecting the first save for the Palm Springs Power. A 1-2-3. Hudson Bonkel picks up the win in his 4 innings of relief. And the Palm Springs Power are alive and well. Jayce Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim will be on the call for Game 3 here on the Power Baseball Radio Network. We will be right back for Game 3. Power over the Waves, 5-4. You are watching this on the Power Baseball Radio Network.